Looking for real answers? Meet Bob the Psychic, Scottsdale's #1 psychic. Join live readings with Bob the Psychic every Monday night on SoulSearch TV. Real people, real questions, real clarity. Bob connects directly with your energy using psychic insight, tarot, mediumship to bring guidance on love, career, family, finances, and your life path. His readings cut through confusion, offer validation and hope, and help you move forward with confidence and trust. Every Monday, 7 p.m. MST. Watch free on SoulSearch TV, YouTube, or Facebook, or reserve your spot to join the Zoom room for a live reading. Experience clarity that changes everything. Limited spots available, so sign up before they're gone. What if your biggest challenges didn't start in this lifetime? Join internationally renowned past life reader Donna Hartley for a powerful SoulSearch TV experience. Discover how your past lives are shaping your current relationships, fears, talents, and life path. During this live event, Donna will read selected participants and uncover the root patterns your soul is ready to heal. When you understand your past, you transform your present. Purchase your ticket and submit your information in advance to be read live. Join us on SoulSearch TV. Your soul remembers. Are you ready to? What if you could get a live psychic reading and finally get real answers? Join internationally known psychic medium Greg Stanley for a powerful night of live intuitive readings on SoulSearch TV. Get clarity on your relationships, life path, career, and the patterns shaping your future. And when spirit comes through, Greg delivers messages from loved ones with honesty and heart. Using tarot and intuitive insight, his readings are direct, accurate, and deeply transformational. To receive a live reading, you must purchase a ticket in advance. Readings are limited and fill quickly. Your answers are waiting. Are you ready to hear them?
Hello, everybody. Hello, live streamers joining us for our next amazing speaker from wherever you are in the world. Welcome. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you to everybody here joining us live. Again, we've had a spectacular day 2 here in Irvine. Can't wait to come back to Irvine. Your enthusiasm is so infectious. I'm addicted now. So we are looking at other dates for Irvine, so stay tuned. And for those of you, wherever you are in the world, fly on out to Irvine next time and be here with us in person, although we feel your love and energy from wherever you are. And speaking of love and energy, I am about to introduce a human being who embodies all of that, this bright, luminous spiritual being having this human experience called Mary Elizabeth. And Mary Elizabeth is not only one of our favorite Soul Search speakers, but one of my favorite human beings on the planet. I'm proud to call her my soul sister. She is the living bridge where the human and the divine combine as one. The living mirror of your truth through conversation, the divine connection with the presence of we, the oneness of all things. Her company is the inner self, home of the light bridge, offering spaces where clarity rises, fear dissolves, and truth becomes unmistakably felt. Her offerings include private sessions, the Light Bridge community, the ongoing Living Bridge collective, and one-on-one pathway mentorship, individual sessions, and the Journey series books. Across live events, keynote speaking events, and private group gatherings, her work reveals the light bridge within you, where your guidance comes from within and the next step becomes clear. Today, Mary Elizabeth will take us on a powerful journey to discover the power of me. She's already dancing. She's coming up the aisle. Let's welcome Mary Elizabeth. You're in for a treat, all of you.
Guess what?
We are here in the room and we are ready for all of you. So if we're too loud for you, oh well, we do apologize, but not really, because we are here to allow you to speak your truth. We are here to open you to the boundaries that have been placed upon you. Does that make sense to any of you? Do you all know you are an amazing human being? Anybody here know that? Okay. See, I told you, you needed to move up. Yeah. You needed to move up. We are the oneness of all things. We are the oneness within you. We are the divine energy of your truth. So as we speak today, what we would like you to see, first and foremost, this is RME, Mary Elizabeth, if you please. And as we say this, we're going to let her speak for a moment, because then we take over the show, and just be ready. And if we ask you to move, is everybody willing to do that?
Yes.
We appreciate you. She's going to take off her glasses, so we promise you she can't see a damn thing. So if you want to make a face at her, go ahead. It's okay. We'll know, but we might judge you just a little. Not really. Hello, 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 my friends. I am Mary Elizabeth, and I have a microphone on, so every time I hit it, it's going to be on the video, so I apologize. The unfolding of energy that you just met is the oneness that I call we. It is a space of energy where we are all one. Each and every one of us in this room, though we all look fabulous in our individuality, we are just one being, experiencing life as you, 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 as you. And then Emmy's friends, we can count them too, and you, and you, and you. So what we will say to you in this moment, we're interrupting again, as you can see. Do you notice the interplay of the energy? That is what makes her unique. We are here in the physicality of this being. She does not channel our energy, we coexist. And in conversation, you'll notice a difference in the cadence, and you'll notice a difference in the energy level. As much as we love our Emmy, she always says, I'm getting old, leave me alone. Well, I was going to say that's not true, but I am getting older, as we all do. And these gifts that I have had since I was a child. My earliest memory is being in the crib and watching my family, because I was in a brace. I was born with 2 dislocated hips. So they propped me up in the crib in a pillow splint, and I sat there all day watching the world. And in my world, there were angels and people I did not know who always came and talked to me, but nobody else. And it wasn't until I got older that I realized that the angels and the people in the room were relatives who had already passed. One is still very prevalent with me. She doesn't always say anything, because when she does, she speaks in Polish. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the Polish I learned as a child, but she's always present. She's my dad's mom. And when I was 3, I woke up on my father's lap, and my mother and all her neighbors were sitting at a table. They were playing cards, and they were all looking at me. You see, I used to be a sleepwalker. Anybody here was a sleepwalker? It's only a bad thing if you're a parent, because you're afraid they're going to leave. But I woke up and I was so excited, and I'm looking around the room. Where's mom? Where's mom? Mom, guess what? God came and spoke to me. Well, it wasn't the reaction I was expecting. She glared at me. And I said, no, really, Mom. God came and spoke to me, and he told me I was special, and that I was born to speak, and that everyone would listen to me. And then my mother blew up. Who do you think you are? Why are you lying? I was 3. No, I'm not lying. God spoke to me. I learned in that moment there was something wrong with me. I was a bad girl. And guess what? I'm 65. I learned last year that that was not true. I learned last year that these gifts that I have had my whole life are why I'm here. Because I'm here to speak. Anybody else ever feel that way? Anybody else ever feel like, my life is okay? Anybody? My life is okay, right? I'm content. But there has to be something more, right? One of the things I can tell you about me when I'm standing in the fullest of my energy, which is the oneness of we, I am 100% healthy. My friends laugh at me because I walk like this, like an old lady. But when we is in the room, not at all. We can make her do a split here, but she said, don't you dare. Because what if I can't get up? There's people that'll help you. But here's the thing. That feeling, there's something more. I'm here for something more. Again, raise your hand. Who believes that? Guess what? You're not alone. And guess what? You are right. Even if somebody else tells you you're not. M.E., when she was 6, was at a funeral with her mother. And she was watching the man in the box and talking to the man standing next to her, who was the man in the box, pulling on her mother's skirt. Mommy. Mommy. Anybody have kids? Have they ever pulled on your clothing and you kind of ignored them? What did they do? Pull hard. And what else did they do when they give up on you?
Out louder.
Mom! Why is that man in the box standing next to me? Well, the person she was talking to, mouth dropped, tears poured, and my mother went, we're leaving. And she literally pulled me, and I was going, but. Well, my whole life I've seen the dead. And thankfully, as my gifts have expanded, they only show up when it's a need for the person in front of me. Because otherwise, you all come with a lot of dead people with you. Do you realize that? They're filling the room now because they're like, oh, maybe we can speak. Not today, guys. Sorry. Because this is all about you. This is all about you and what it is you want to do. And I apologize for drinking, but the energy level in this room is so intense right now that my lips are sticking in my teeth. And I'll tell you a secret, they're not hers. So if they stick too long, they're going to come flying at you. Hello, people. And nobody wants to see that, especially not our ME. But my whole life, I tried to deny these gifts. My whole life. They didn't deny me, but I tried. I tried to be a good girl. Anybody ever choose a path that your parents told you should? 50-50. And for those who didn't, good for you. In that moment, you chose you. You understand? And that is where your power lies, in the choice for you. But I got married to a man when I was 42, and no one I would have married previously, not at all on my radar. But before I met him, I had gone to a psychic. Anybody know what a psychic is? Ha ha, joke. We're at a psychic fair. That was funny. And I was told, you're going to meet a man. And when the first conversation, when you meet him, it'll be about Florida. You'll go out with him on the second date. There will be a piece of jewelry that catches your attention. He's meant for you. He's been in your life for years. You've just never noticed him. Okay. Well, my friend wanted to introduce me to her friend at a Weight Watchers meeting. So I went, and I saw this man come in who went to the back room to get weighed because he didn't want to be seen by others. And I felt his pain. And then he came out, and I went, oh, it's him. And she started talking, and they were talking about her trip to Florida. And I went, no, thank you. No, too much pain. He had too much pain. And then she called me a few days later. He wants to go out with you. What do you think my answer was? No. And what did I immediately hear from behind me, right here? Who are you to judge? Damn. So I went out with him. Very nice guy. Very nice guy. We had a wonderful meal. I liked when he talked about his kids, and the next day, nothing. I'm like, well, he didn't like me. And then my friend called and said, oh, he wants to go out with me. I'm going, well, that's not true, but that's fine. It's obviously not him. A day later, he called me and said, would you like to go on a date? I'm like, well, I thought you were going out with, no, I never asked her. Okay. We went on a date. We were in the movie theater, and I said, I wonder how much longer before the movie starts. He looks at his watch. He hits something. It's bright yellow, like a strobe light. Okay. I guess I have to keep going. Well, we ended up married. Who knew I'd fall in love with him? And I did. And eventually life drew us apart, though we never divorced. And then in 2012, May 13th, Mother's Day to be exact, he died unexpectedly of a heart attack. I flew back east because by then I was here in California and they were all back east. When I got back from his funeral, I'm swimming around the pool and the phone rings. Go over and pick it up because anybody here like me cannot ignore your phone. Okay. Pick it up. Bob's cell. Immediately, what do you think I was doing? Who has his phone? Who's calling me? So I answer. So I hung up. No, I'm not doing this. Put it under towel, back on the other side of the pool. A little while later, phone rings. Okay, phone rings. Hello. Hit the button. Hit the button. Guess what happened? I took the battery out. Went back across the pool, going, maybe my mother was right. Maybe I'm crazy. A little while later, the phone rang. The battery's there. I can see it. Phone's there. It's ringing. Go to pick it up, and on the screen, and it was one of those flip phone things, you know, nothing smart about it. And across the screen, it said BYE, the number 2, Y, U. Bye to you. And in that moment, I knew my life would change forever. And whether I wanted it or not, my gifts just exploded. All hell broke loose, as I say, but heaven, really. There were angels in the room. Every single dead person I knew a week later was standing in the room with me, telling me it would be okay. Then I was asked to go to a mountaintop to talk to God. Anybody here grow up Catholic? So if you're told to go to God, would you go? Even though you're going, what the hell is happening? So I went to the mountaintop. Guess what? I met God. Can I tell you what it was like? You're going to laugh when I say it, but all I saw was a ball of energy that looked like, anybody ever see the movie The Terminator? You know, the bad guy that was that silver mercury ball? Well, that's what that looked like to me. Couldn't tell you anything that was said. Just knew I was sobbing, but I recognized the white light that enveloped me from that dream when I was 3. 3 things I was asked. Always let the message come through, trust the process, and have faith in me. Which one do you think was the easiest for me? Have faith in me, right? God says, have faith in me. What are you going to say? I have faith in God. This is a good Catholic girl. That was 2012, last year. 2025, on my 64th birthday, I woke up going, oh, faith in me. Who here has faith in me? I like this because that's where most of us are. Some days not. Some days. Who here knows who they are? Some days. Some days, right? Who here wonders if they're crazy? Okay. Right. No, most days I still go, are you sure I'm not crazy? Yeah, your mother got it wrong. Okay. Many of you might think I'm crazy when we're through, but here's the thing. This is about you. Have faith in me. Does anybody know what faith is? Faith. Think of it as an acronym. Fully align in true harmony. Fully aligned in true harmony with the divine that is within you, the divine that is within everyone else around you. Let's play a little game. Just think of this. If you could do anything that you feel compelled to, drawn to, without judgment, without financial fear, without possibility of failure. Just so you know, there is no failure here. We want to put that out there. It's just a process. If you could do anything, what would that be, my dear? She's like, oh, damn, she's looking right at me. Be in a state of happiness. Here's a question for you. Do you experience happiness often? When you do, what tends to spark that energy in you? Passion for another? Passion for creativity? Creativity. So you are the artist who is hesitant.
In a sense.
We'll introduce you to Wanda. She's Emmy's friend, the artist who is hesitant sometimes, because what happens? Does life get in the way?
Yeah.
So here's a question to you. How often do you make your art a priority?
It's not that often.
Okay. Just putting it out there. Oh, by the way, she comes with Kleenex, so it's okay if you cry. Now my nose is running, so I need 2. But if your art makes you happy and you want to be happy, what is stopping you from making that your priority?
Making other people my priority.
Making others your priority. Anybody else relate to that? Just so you know, it's the majority of you in the room. Hell yes, it's all of you in the room. You're just not all admitting it here. Okay? Don't be afraid. We can see you. We know you. We are you. You see? So, my dear, we have a question for you. What kind of art do you do? Where's your creative energy?
I would say my business healing.
Okay.
Healing.
Energy healing. So, with your energy healing, can we ask, how long have you been drawn to this gift?
For a long time, maybe 6, 7 years.
Okay. Are you at a Healing and Wellness Expo today?
No.
You're not here today?
Not as an exhibitor.
No, but you are here in this space.
Yes.
Yes. So do you come often not as an exhibitor?
This is my first expo.
Okay. Good. Yeah. We're going to give you a high five. Sorry, we left you folks. We just gave her a high five. Good for you for showing up. Next time before you leave, when you walk out that door, go see Barb. She was the one who was just here, and ask her. I'd like to talk to somebody about possibly exhibiting. Because you are, my dear. That is your gift. That is your space of joy. There's a lot of energy around Earth, too, with you. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you do nature healing?
Ancestral.
Okay, that makes sense. Take that time to center yourself, but ask about what you do. Ask about how can I come and be an exhibitor here. They do many everywhere. Emmy loves to go to Scottsdale, her favorite place in the world. Do you see? Just ask. Can't hurt to ask. And then in that moment, guess what you've just done? You stepped into the power of you. Because guess what? I bet other people have said, you can't do that. Are you crazy? Right? Welcome to my world. See this smile? Do me a favor. Just look at the rest of the room. Go ahead, smile. And in that moment, you stood in the power of me. Can you stand in the power of me consistently all the time? Sure you can, but guess what? You haven't done it for how many years? You don't have to answer that. We'll say 23. Okay. For 23 years. Does that make sense, my dear? So don't beat yourself up when you step back again. Does that make sense? And now we're going to come over here. Hello, sir. He's like, damn, do I want to talk to you? I don't know. We are pleased to have you in our presence. Can we ask a question? Where do you find joy?
Oh, first thing came to my mind was sports.
Okay. Yeah, look at the energy. You just totally went, I don't care if you're talking to me now. I like sports. So what about sports? Participating, watching, all of the above.
Well, being the age I am now, I don't participate as much as I used to. I play a little ping pong. I sometimes go out and shoot the basketball, usually just by myself. I enjoy watching. You know, I'm a big Lakers fan, Dodgers fan.
Oh, he's an LA guy, that's for sure. We got that very loud and clear. I'm from the
Rams,
East Coast, so I go, okay. last time when I was young, it was, I can't even remember their names. So never mind. Buffalo Braves. Okay. I'm from Buffalo. You can tell my age. They don't have basketball team anymore. So one thing that came to mind, two things actually, with what you do and what you like to do. You mentioned two specific sports, correct?
Yes.
We bet if you went on someplace like Meetup, it's on your phone. It's on your phone. Just look for Meetup. Ask Google, they'll help you. You'll find a group, a senior group that plays basketball. You'll find a senior group that plays ping pong. And then once you're comfortable in that again, then guess what? Your energy, sir, is very young when you step into your joy.
I think that's probably true of most people.
Yeah. So that senior group is going to migrate to a little different group. But you have to choose you. You have to say, you know what? I'm not going to believe that just because I'm older, I can't do this. Because you do it now, correct? And it also expands your reach. And it also gives you the ability to teach. Does that make sense to you?
Teach.
Yeah.
Teach.
Teach what? Okay.
Mhm.
Could you, well, Emmy's opinion, but could you see there is a whole new generation that knows nothing about ping pong,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
But yet it's a fun game.
I think so.
I mean, goes, I used to play it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
I'll challenge you sometime.
Oh, but you'll win. Yeah, no, I wasn't good, but it was fun.
Mhm. That's a big thing.
But
Good exercise, socialize, yeah.
Exactly. And that is the space. But then it also opens you to teach to others. You could go to a YMCA and volunteer with the youth group. You like sports, so do they. But you also want to help others. Is that not true?
Enjoy helping them.
So we just gave you a path ahead of you. You get to choose you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
One thing we ask you to do when you get in the car today, pull out your phone and say, Google, find me Meetup.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you'll be surprised. You can find a bunch of different groups you could join,
Thank you.
even if it's a walking group. Does that make sense?
I like walking too.
Yeah.
I walk every day.
And it gives you that community. It helps you create more of a connection.
Mhm.
Because if you're anything like Emmy, she says, I don't know what happened, but once I turned 60, people don't seem to see me.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know how. Oops, gotta get back in front of the screen. Just so you know, I went, okay. Does that make sense? Hello, my friend. May we speak to you? We appreciate this energy. We appreciate the fact that you have drawn into that space of, does that make sense to you? And allowing yourself to lead others. Does that make sense to you? So may we ask, if you could do whatever it was you wanted to do, what would that be?
Would be having an impact on bringing more men into an introspective state.
Perfect. That is perfect. Let's give you a high five on that. In case you didn't hear it, he wants to bring more men into an introspective space. If you were to walk outside to this event today, 85%, okay, 93% are women. And as much as we love the male energy, you need that space of peace too. probably a little more now than you used to. Does that make sense? So what are you doing now to expand that reach? You have some thoughts and some actions. Do you mind sharing?
I don't mind sharing. Thank you for asking. I'm doing a lot of self work, which is a lot of taking up mindfulness space for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the good fortune of being able to do that these days.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond that, I'm involved in a number of certificate courses to learn more about modalities to help people heal.
Okay. Okay. Here's a question for you. You know how to speak about what you feel and what you have been through and how it's helped you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, anybody here have something they want to do and they're working on it right now? Planning, making it perfect. This is our queen of perfection here. Okay, she wanted to make it perfect. It ain't perfect. But guess what? She's here. Do you understand that? So allowing yourself to expand into this space. Again, we're going to say, find a meetup group. But you also have an ability to start one on your own. Do you have any connection with a center for spiritual living or agape center? There are a few if you're in the more immediacy. Okay. What we're going to say is just explore. But again, just step out the door. Does that make sense? You said a word that totally tweaked our ME. She's had these gifts since childhood, right? Anybody hear that? She was with a group of people at a dinner, and one was a certified psychic. And the woman next to her said, oh, she must be real. She has a certificate. Nothing wrong with getting certified, nothing wrong with learning. But remember, who you are, God created you to be. Who you are is the divine in action. In action. So increase your modalities as you move through, but sharing your heart is more than enough to start. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So we ask, remember, in this room, you can't F it up. So if you know you can't F it up, and an opportunity came in your path in the next 3 weeks to speak, would you do it? You can't F it up.
There's hesitation, but I admit there's
Again, let's introduce you to Mary Elizabeth, okay? She was 64. Well, get there before her. She said, don't waste another year. You understand? Here's the thing. People say, oh, she's just an old lady. That's okay, too. Not really. I'm aging in reverse. It's a wonderful thing. Ask my friend. She yells at me all the time. It's just not fair. Stand in your truth. This is who you are. How many of your friends know you're here?
great.
Okay. How many friends do you have? Okay. Okay. We're just checking. We're just checking, but good for you for telling 3. Who here has a dream and they haven't told anybody about it? Guess what? The rest of you need to put your hands up too. Because I'll tell you, you tell parts of your dream, right? Mine? You know what mine is? to fill a stadium of people who hear God speak, to fill a stadium of people where we gets to do what I'm doing with you, with everybody in the room. And here's the amazing thing. Every single person in this room will leave today with, oh, there's a possibility. Do you understand? There's a possibility. Do you mind if we have a conversation with you, sir? Sorry, peeps, we're over on the, I don't know what side of the room we're on. Right. Left on yours. Okay. So, sir, what would you do if you had no fear of judgment, no fear of failure, and you wanted to do something which is brand new than the course you've taken?
Okay, hypnosis, healing, like podcast.
Very cool. If you need somebody to speak, we're not shy. Okay. Okay. So here's a question. Are you a hypnotist?
A wannabe.
I wanna be.
Uh,
Okay. Have you taken any course?
I've taken some courses,
Okay.
but I'm not certified or anything. I just found it absolutely amazing.
Okay. Okay. Before you leave, come see me. I have. So here's the question. Why have you taken some and not completed if you found it so fascinating?
I thought I was going crazy. That it was.
Oh my God.
It was calling me.
Come get me.
It was calling me. That. Holy.
Exactly. You get that. It's
Yeah.
calling you. So what did we all do? Oh, can't be true. Can't be true. Right?
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
excuse our expression. We're going to get a little rude here. Fuck that shit. Okay? Stop believing the voices in your head. They're not yours. They're others telling you how it should be. This is who you want to be. This is where you find joy and fascination. And here's the thing. Fear and excitement have the same frequency. So next time you feel it, just go, yay, I'm excited, instead of, oh, I'm afraid. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a friend who has an online course to get certification in hypnosis, and then they do some interactions online.
Okay.
So we're going to get some info from you. So I'll give you mine, and you reach out, and I'll reach out to her and make sure it's still going.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And then again, we're just put it out there. We can speak. Okay. My dear. Hello. What's your play today? If anything you could do, what would it be?
I honestly don't know.
What brings you joy? Mhm. I have a 36-year-old daughter. Sometimes she brings me joy, right? Do you understand that energy? So we're going to put the kids aside for a minute. Are you? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Her daughter's sitting right next to her. Most of the time, you're wonderful. Do you see? And then, how old are you? Do you mind?
32.
Okay, mine's 36. Yeah, you know everything. It's okay. Right, Mom? Okay, so there's Mom going, yes, she does. So sometimes your children bring you joy. And sometimes you walk away and go, oh, God, I can't do it today. Because do they listen like they used to? No. I have a wonderful daughter. I really do. Poor little thing. But she didn't listen. And you think she would, because guess what? I'm connected to the divine. And then she'll go, oh, I should have listened, Mom, because they told me this months ago. Yes. But no. So, other than your children, what makes you happy?
I don't know. I'd say I'm pretty lost in that part.
Okay, here's a question, because you've spent so much energy on your children. So today we want to help you find that power of me. You know what makes me happy? Me, personally, Mary Elizabeth. Time with my friends. Conversation. Cooking for them. Sitting around a table. My friends are all like, yeah, cook. Cook for us. Sitting around a table, having a conversation. Wanda's a mover and a shaker. She moves constantly. Me, not so much. Once I'm done cooking, I'm down for the long run. And one day, our friends came over. Very first time, she was like, they were here for 8 hours and none of you moved except to go to the bathroom. To me, that was a success. To her, she thought we were all crazy. And my friends will tell you it was a success, right? But that's where I found my joy. I found my joy in conversation. Any surprise that I talk? Right? So, my dear, do you find time for you?
Sometimes. Here and there.
Okay. Can we ask what it is you choose to do when you're finding time for you?
Spend time with friends.
Okay. And do you laugh?
Yes.
And what do you all tend to talk about? Our kids.
Well, my friends I have currently are high school friends.
Okay.
So a lot of reminiscing.
So the reminiscing and the joy of youth when there was no responsibility.
Right.
When there was, we could do wild and crazy.
Right.
Correct? So, do you ever feel there's an opportunity for you now to do wild and crazy?
Is there opportunity? Sure. Would I do it? Probably not.
Okay. If your friends were with you, would you do it? And we don't mean the same wild and crazy when you were 16, because that's hormonal and all those things. And now when you get to a certain age, like me, it's different hormonals, but it's still a thing. But what if you could go on a girls' trip and adventuring? Can we assume that you enjoy this type of energy, that you're at a psychic event because you're tapping into the metaphysical aspect of life? Have you ever been to Sedona? Highly recommend. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space. It has a lot of energy. But when you do it with friends, last summer, a group of friends went to Mount Shasta. Okay, you can tell I'm from the East Coast because I'm like, what is happening as we're getting closer? Because I could feel the lava moving. And I'm like, what is happening? I thought we were going to Mount Shasta. It feels like a volcano. And Wanda did one of these. Guess what? It was a volcano. I didn't know that. I'm from Buffalo. We have snow. But the energy, again, another place you could go. And it's a cute little town. There's a guy who does amazing sound baths there. And again, if you reach out to me, I can get you his info. Right now I can see his face, can't remember his name. But our task for you, my dear, ask your friends, where do you want to go this year? Let's take a 4-day weekend. You can drive. I mean, it's a 13-hour drive to Shasta. Half my friends flew to Reading. and then drove. We drove because I can't be in a plane. Simply because it's a tube. And you put you all in a tube, boy, are you extreme. It's like an amplifier. Make sense? Can you see where that might help you find some joy?
Absolutely.
Where that might be, okay, kids, you take care of things. I'm out of here. Don't call me unless it's emergency. Today was a miraculous day, and can I explain why? First time ever that I've done a public event that my daughter has not called me from Ohio as I started to speak. That's a thing. She knows, always. Right before I have a client, and right when I start to speak, the phone rings. Don't do that to your mother. You see?
He's notorious for that. Right as I'm about to get in an elevator with no service, he calls. I'm like, ow. He always knows.
See? How do you know that?
I just sense it.
Think, I'm going to drive her crazy. I'm going to call. I believe she does that on purpose too, because as much as she doesn't want to, she's very gifted, my daughter, and will not admit to people what I do. So you can't imagine what it's like. Because remember, my family thought I was crazy. So she grew up from the age of 2 being told, don't be like your mother. She's got a wedding coming up next year. She's going to be in pure trauma because mama's going to be there. And we're going to be there. That'll be fun. This is our new friend. Hello, dear. What would you do for fun? This is Sylvia, in case you're all wondering.
Dance around the world.
Dance around the world.
I planned the trip already.
Where are we going first?
Tahiti.
Ooh. Emmy's going, don't make me dance. Okay. So dancing around the world, that's your space.
Dancing is joy.
Is joy. Okay. Wanda, dancing is joy. And then what we will say to you is, what we want you to do is set the date. You see? Set the date. Stop talking yourself out of it. Don't wait for the perfection. Just do. Even if it's only half or 2. Do. And we have to finish because Emmy talks so damn much. Do you see? But what is standing in the power of me?
Yes.
Where does it start? Saying yes to you, not your kids. Unless they're this high, then okay, you have to take care of them first. But once they're up there in their 30s, guess what? They're not listening anyway. Is that not true? No. She's like, what are you, crazy? She went like this and then went like this. Just saying. So today, we would like to do one more thing with all of you because the next one is going to be fabulous because Ed is bringing in the angels for you. But for this moment, please all stand up. Shake it off a little bit. Hands on hips. Head held high. Feet, shoulders width apart. If you ever feel stressed or need to stand in your confidence, stand in this. Take a deep breath in. Very slowly release. One more. And release. Did you see? We just took it down to the ground. Now, we'd like you to repeat after we. I am amazing.